Hey guys, I'm back and this time we are making a nut roast because I am guessing the majority of us has got a vegetarian family. I have got a recipe for a vegan one, which will be on my website underneath obviously the vegetarian one. But for now, we're just going to continue with my version of a tasty nut roast. So, as usual, all my ingredients are ready. So we are literally just going to add to the pan. I haven't even heated my oven up yet, so there's no need for that. So I'm just going to soften up these onions. Lovely. Again, this recipe, I last did it 20 years ago, and all I remember is it tasting really, really nice, to the point where I actually thought, well, I had nut roast. So, all we're doing is we're softening up our onions straight in here. Just reminding myself I need a jug out. Are. And this is really, really nice and quick. This isn't a quick recipe. In total it takes about an hour and 45, something like that, if you include obviously all the prep. So I'm just going to let those onions soften up for about a minute or two. But as I've got all my ingredients here already chopped up and ready to go. As you notice, I'm in my onesie because we are in comfort clothes because it is Sunday, and I like to be comfortable. So we are now going to add some of my lovely dried herbs that we have here, because we always like to warm our herbs up first before we get going. So, oh, they've softened lovely. A lot quicker than I thought. Alright, so in goes our salt. Followed by his friend. And obviously this is, when you actually add your seasonings I should say, do it to your taste. This is the difference. Or some of you may not like a certain ingredient that I put in, or put what you like in. And that is the good thing about this. All I'm doing is giving you an idea of how you can do it, and change it to how you feel that you'd like it to taste. Alright, so to that, I'm actually going to add some fresh thyme as soon as I get the lid open. There we go. Perfect amount. And a bit boring here as I'm just adding herbs. Yeah, I'm just trying to remove the stalk, so we don't really want to be eating those. It's not really a tasty part of the herb. Definitely going to have to buy myself some more seeds and get another thyme plant on the go. Alright, I think that's all of them. There we go. So, then goes the thyme. Followed by, just to give that Christmassy feel, and I love using it, especially around this time of year. Just like a little handful of sage smashed up. There we are. And then paprika. Again, if you're not too keen on paprika, you don't have to add paprika. And again, change it for a seasoning you do like. all about. Got it everywhere. Alright. Just move them around a bit. You're already going to get some really lovely smell coming off. Oh. And a fab colour. Alright. Oh, look at that. That's looking so good. Alright. Next, add any veg that you're using into your mix. Give that a lovely mix round. Make sure all that lovely veg is covered with your warmed up onions and spices and herbs. Oh, that smells good. Alright, I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes. Just bear with me while I clear some of this, because I know I will knock it over. It's the sort of thing I do. So, excuse me. Put these back up here. Alright, let's get rid of this. The only time I'm going to cut up some breadcrumbs. I'm using one of these food processor miniature version. I do advise getting one. They are brilliant. You can do everything in it, and you don't have to pulverize things when you do it. Okay. That is really smelling good. Alright, there we are. Right, I'm actually not using stock for this. I'm actually going to use only 300 ml of water because we've got so much flavour going on. I don't want to take it away. So, let's grab some water. 300. There we are. Alright. And finally, these are lovely mushrooms. Try not to add the mushrooms too early because they will absorb all the moisture, and we want a lot of that going into the veg that we added earlier. So give that a really lovely mix around. Alright. Alright, and then to that, trusty old tomato puree. I love it when it's the right amount you want. Make sure I got it all out. There we are. And again, give that a nice good mix. I'm actually just going to add a little bit more because I like tomato puree. So let's just go get some more. That's better. Alright. Mix that in nicely. Alright, last thing. Well, last couple of items. Chuck in your lentils. Remember, when you are losing lentils, can you soak them in cold water for at least 30 minutes before using them? not least, water. As I said, I don't need to see the reason for stock. Unless you make your own, a lot of stocks have got so much salt in them, you just don't need it. We've already got that in there. We've already got so much flavour. And the other thing is, people can always salt to taste afterwards. Alright. I'm going to let that simmer for about 25 minutes. So I'll be back after this has reduced down a bit more, and we'll go on to the next bit. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. I'm going to go wash my hands because I've got it all over the spoon, and put this tomato puree away. So back with you in 25, guys. Last part, guys. And I really wish you could smell this. It smells actually really incredible. So, last part. I'm going to turn the cooker off, sorry. And just before we throw in the final ingredients, I'm just going to show you. You can either pop this straight into a loaf tin and cook it as one big loaf. And obviously you've then got the options to slice it when it's cooled down. I'm actually going to do them individually, so I'm using an individual bake tray. Again, it's something that's just a little bit easier to portion control, and you can give someone a whole loaf without looking cut out, especially if you do make a meal of it like I do with cheese. So guys, alright, final bit. Oh, forgot to mention, yeah, don't forget to oil your whatever you're using. So, in go your breadcrumbs, without the blade. Oops. Alright. Waste not, want not. Save it going down the drain anyway. Alright, stir in your breadcrumbs. You can already see you're starting to get a really nice texture when you stir the crumbs in. Stir in your nuts. We take the blade out this time. There we are. And then last but not least, well, got two more, sorry. In goes your cheese. Oh, God, this smells so good. I always remember it smelling so nice, but I never remember it smelling this nice. Alright. And now finally, in goes your egg. That is what I'm using to bind it. Again, for the vegan option, I won't be using egg to bind it. Alright, make sure that is worked well in. Alright, I'm not taking the chance here. I've actually loaded this onto another tray because obviously the bottoms of this tray actually come off like a normal sponge where the bottom comes out, and it's just on the off chance there's a little bit more liquid than I thought. So let's get going. Got a fine spoon, there we go. closer. Here we go. I'm just gonna spoon into these nice little moulds here, pre-oiled moulds. Try not to overfill them. There we are. So guys, as normal, I'm going to carry on with this boring bit of filling the moulds. And I'm going to bake these in the oven for 20 minutes, covered with tin foil. Because I'm obviously playing around a little too much than what I liked, and to keep you interested in this video. But Jesus, these smell actually really cracking. Oh wow, they honestly smell so much better than I remember. I'm not getting wrong, they smelled good before, but wow. Really happy with these. I really hope these taste as good as they smell. So as I said, I'm going to continue popping these in, guys. Again, they're going to go in the oven, cover them with tin foil and bake for 20 minutes. Then after 20, we're going to take them out of the oven, remove the tin foil, and then they go back in for a further crisping of 20 minutes until they're nice and firm. So, I'm going to carry on and I'll be back with you in a minute, guys. Alright, see ya. Guys, we're at the halfway mark and I'm going to put them out and see what they look like. So, let's take a gander. Again, oh, they smell good. Oh, check them out. Here. Alright, there we are. Alright, have a look. Oh, they're looking really good. And a lot puffier than I thought, to be honest. Sneak. That's good. Right, they are actually going to go back in the oven for a further 20 minutes. I'm just going to let them firm up and hopefully get a lovely crispy top. So, back in the oven we go. Bye guys. So guys, last time, very last time they're coming out of the oven. Alright. Oh wow. I gotta say, they look really cool. And felt really firm. Palette life. I'm actually going to leave these to cool, but I am going to show you again, holding on to it with a cloth. Wow. See, much better, individual loaves, ready for Christmas. I better go get my tray so I can take these out later. I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. I did. Yeah, because I can't wait to try them. And I'll catch you on my next video. See ya.